Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of notanalog.com. Today I'm doing a head-to-head, two products. I've just shown you one accidentally, I didn't mean to do that, I was trying to build the suspense. Anyway, one, which I've shown you now, is the Jabra Sport. Not the Sport Corded, which I've reviewed previously. As you can tell, it doesn't plug into a phone because it's a Bluetooth headset. The other Bluetooth headset that I'm looking at, Plantronics BackBeat 903 Plus. Bit more of a mouthful, but that's not going to be your biggest issue. So let's go through these two. I've got this one in my hand, so we'll start with this one. A bit of a shorter cord, so if you've got a super large head, this may not even fit you. Straight out. If you have long ears, this one accommodates you because look, I can actually extend that, which is kind of cool. These buds are quite big. They look like massive hearing aids in a way. And black ones, they stand out unless you've got long black hair, but we won't get into that. So on the left hand side we've got the phone button, so a call comes in, boom, hello, hey, how you doing, I'm running. On the other side, or at the back of it, is the power button, the volume up and volume down button. They also act as track forward and track back if you hold it in long enough. And on the other side, no buttons except for on the bud, and it's the play pause button. So, you know, you can turn this on, press play pause, music starts coming from your phone or iPhone or whatever you actually use for music, and you hold the button in to go track forward, and it does voice feedback as well, sort of say, you know, track forward, so you know that you've pressed that. Because the problem is that when you're wearing it, it's out of sight, you can't see what button you're pressing. It's got like, you know, the buttons kind of are extruded a little bit so you can feel it, but that doesn't mean that you can read Braille. So that is the only thing, is just getting used to it, like knowing that the power button's at the top and not the bottom. I honestly sat there in the gym once going, why won't it turn on? And I was actually just pushing the volume down button. So that's the only issue that I really had, was, you know, what button am I pressing and am I doing it right? And that comes from having so many buttons. When I look at the Sport Cordless, I'm calling it because I keep trying to say cord, I only have a few buttons. So I have the volume up and down, I have an FM button, we'll get to that, and a play pause button. The play pause button also acts as for answering calls and things like that. You can't extend this, so if your ear does not fit in here, then you have large ears, or this just doesn't suit you. Going into it further on the other side, there's nothing. It's super simple. So same thing with the volume buttons. Hold it down for too long and it's track forward or track back. The FM button is something which the Plantronics one doesn't have, and it's actually, you know, listening to FM radio. So you push the button and it tunes into local FM stations. I mean, that's really cool. And if you hold the plus button or the minus button, it seeks to the next station as well. And I think that's just super cool. Like if I pushed it, that's playing FM. That's playing FM music. So even if you don't have a phone and you just want to go for a run and listen to music, God, it's so loud. Do I have it that loud? Anyway, so even if you want to go for a run and take this with you, this is enough. This is all you needed. Before it was like the iPod and whatever, or the old radios, but not that anyone would do that anymore. Silly. Yeah, so you could wear this, go for a run, listen to FM radio. I think that's really cool, and that doesn't exist on the Plantronics. The way where this thing doesn't do so well is in the calling segment. Now Plantronics has obviously been around for making headsets, but Jabra makes good Bluetooth headsets too, but Plantronics has always been, I think, more of a higher quality in that sense. Now you'll see here is your microphones. It's got dual mics. For a call, I would much rather be using the Plantronics. For going to the gym, I love this product. My only concern or pet hate is the length of the cord, because when you wear it, you've got this beautiful flappy thing. Not that it bounces around a lot, but it feels like when I was in school, in primary school, I used to have to wear the long flappy hats at the back because it was for sun protection. It's like I'm back there. And obviously because it's yellow, it stands out so everyone can see this weird cord hanging from your head. But if I was using it just for the gym and a little bit of calls, this one. If I was using it for the gym and more serious about calls, this one. That didn't help, did it? Okay, let's go into it a little bit more. More complicated, less complicated. So being a techie, I don't mind it being more complicated because I just don't mind all the buttons, but for someone who just wants to get on with it, this one. This is not helping, is it? I'm really undecided. You know, I like them both for different reasons. I will probably, if I had to pick one, I think I already said this, didn't I? Because I'm thinking this one again. It comes down to what you need. This is for the gym goer. Straight out, this is for the gym goer. Purely because it's got the whole water resistant, wind resistant thing going. It's got the FM feature. The sound quality is still pretty good, This is more for the universal all-rounder whose calls are more important, but doesn't, it's a little bit more complicated, so that's where it's going to lose. That's it. This is where this is losing out because it's more complicated and it doesn't have FM. This one's winning because it's got FM and it's simple to use. That's what I'm going with. Quality is important, but overall, this is going to win it. I'm done. That's my decision. I'm going with that. Before I finish, accessories. Everything comes with accessories. Awesome little pouch for the Plantronics headset, so you can put it in your gym bag and not worry about anything getting lost. The Jabra one comes with the little sleeve for your iPod or iPod Touch, or I actually fit my BlackBerry in there. I didn't think it was going to fit. See how small it is and how big that is. It's actually very stretchy and it fit. So that's quite a cool accessory. That's a cool accessory. Maybe that would sway your buying decision. Interesting. But they're the main two accessories, obviously chargers and things like that. Yeah, you're gonna have to make that decision. This is what I think. I want to know what you think. If you've ever trialed one, or if you do buy one and you have an opinion, let me know what it is, because this could get really interesting. It could be a bit of a debate, but yeah, it really comes down to what your needs are and what's important to you. If phone calls are important, Plantronics. If just going to the gym, going for a run, listening to music, cord free, then the Jabra Sport is the winner. I really think that Jabra's done a good job with the device. I think they've made a quality product. I think Plantronics continue to make quality products, but they maybe have made it too complicated for the simple user. That's the story. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please send me an email or hit me up on Twitter, or even through my Facebook page. Happy to talk. Hope to speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.